Hey, everybody, this is Ace Frehley, and you're listening to Shout It Out Loudcast. Don't touch that dial.
Oh, boy. Here we go. This is James Simmons. Put that cookie down. Yes. Stop pressing the button. Stockbroker Simmons. Star? Paul Stanley. Is that what he does? Stop shouting. Ace Frehley. He's not what you would call a handsome man. Oh, no. Here come the kiss times. Is that a positive thing? Okay. All right. I'm going to grab me an ice cold mellow yellow. Why? Why do that to the fan? Stop it. Why? Because fuck them. That's what are you talking about? 617-525-08. You do? Hey, fucko. Do you like Kiss? Settle down.
Hello. Hey, what's up there, Kiss Army? Tom Zeus, another episode of Shout It Out Loudcast, episode 345. Ace Frehley. Derry, New Hampshire, September 4th, 2025.
Oh, jeez. Love it. And Tupelo.
You guys have a podcast?
Oh, we'll get to that. Oh, Jesus.
A parakeet. Dude,
oh, boy. Fun stuff.
We know that a live get dropped today. We're recording September 10th. You know, I'm sure everybody's doing a special retrospective. We'll get to it.
Special what?
We'll get to it. We'll get to it. We'll talk. We'll have
Hurry up. You got to talk about it first before anybody else.
Oh, got to go live.
Hurry up.
I got to do 15 videos. What are they doing over there? They're doing reels and shorts. Oh, I got to do that now, too.
Hurry up. I have to talk about the same thing that everybody else is talking about, but I have to do it first, even though everybody's going to listen to it. Ugh.
Not as much as ours.
Ooh, I like that.
But anyway,
we're off to a banging start here. I love it.
I've zero tolerance for foolishness these days.
No tomfoolery, no shenanigans.
No, none for the nonsense that's perpetrated out there.
No.
I'm perpetrating bullshit.
Perpetuating bullshit. We'll get to that.
Perpetuating.
I like perpetrate, whatever. It's both fucking good, but we'll get to that.
Yeah. So we'll get to the live stuff at some point, but we're going to talk about our Ace adventure. Oh, and it was an adventure.
This wasn't just a concert.
We were like holding off. I was like giving tips to people like, you got to hear this one coming up. Wow. But anyway, last week though, Tom, we did something else and we ended up doing a poll. Want to tell everybody about it?
Yeah. So last week we talked about the schedule for Kiss Cruise Landlocked in Vegas, whatever the hell that thing is called. And the poll was, what are you most looking forward to in Vegas? And the options were seeing Kiss perform, the Q&A events with Doc, Bob Ezra, and Kiss, etc., seeing the bands like Rat and Quarantine, Bruce Kulick, or hanging with friends and Loudcasters. Well, 47% seeing Kiss perform, 31% seeing Rat, Quarantine, and Bruce, 15% hanging with friends, and then 7% the rest, the Q&A, etc. I mean, there's really no wrong answers there, obviously. And, of course, our buddy Tony from Restrained chimes in and says, staying home. But seriously, I wish they would do another cruise. Yes, he was our former cabin mate on one of the Kiss cruises, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Party Man says, I'm not going, but if I would, it would be to hang with Jericho in Quarantine. Since 2008, all the Kiss gigs I attended were kind of like the soundtrack to meeting all of the awesome Kiss friends once again, just like you guys were saying on the episode. Yeah, it's true. Bobby Kenner, great, hilarious discussion as always. I can't make it to Vegas, but if I did, hanging with you guys in the Loudcasters would be at the top of the list. Also, I have to second the opinion that the best episodes are just you guys riffing, doing impressions, and having a blast. Thank you, Bobby. Conrad Pena, I'm not going to this event, but if I was, I would look forward to Kiss performing. I hope they play more 80s tunes with Bruce Kulick, long overdue. Well, hope in one hand and shit in the other, Conrad, and see which fills up first. I mean, no offense, but I don't know what's going to happen there, my friend. No disrespect. Let's see. Our buddy Steve, Kiss Army podcast panel without the best and the number one podcast? Ridiculous. By the way, I love the Gene, Paul, and Ace clips.
I mean, Ace fans are sharp.
Okay.
He's right. They are wicked sharp. Joseph Kiss Sr. says, you guys crushed it with the Paul drops this week. Paul reading his own biography is hilarious and cringy at the same time. I laughed my ass off at this episode. Look, all the credit and all the props go to my partner and co-host. He is the Fred Norris of Shout It Out Loudcast. If you're a fan of classic Stern, the master of the soundboard, so it's good shit.
Needless to say, I didn't have a lot of friends.
Sorry, Paul.
No shit, Paul. All right, and that's what we got on Twitter this week, Zeus.
All right, let's go to the Book of Face. Tom Sellig. I'm beginning to think that the only thing that makes this successful is for Peter Criss to show up and promote his new album. 100% behind you.
Good call. Good call, my friend.
Yep. Michael Galante says, I may go if realtor Joey Moose Knuckle Roman decides to show up.
Moose Knuckle. Man, that's a term that we don't use enough. Moose Knuckle.
Joey comments saying, I'm putting that on my business card in my email signature for sure.
Oh.
The great Tally Faulkner adds, good thing I didn't plan my whole Vegas trip around the events offered. Otherwise, I would have just stayed home. That said, I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys. I just hope I don't regret spending my money on this instead of something way more sensible like Paul's painting.
Oh, jeez.
God. Paul's painting? No.
Don't do that, Tally.
Ronnie Bachowski. Nice to hear from him. It's been a bit.
Oh, yeah, Ronnie.
I think it's cool that it's a fun way, an event for Loudcasters to get together. That would be the only reason I would want to go. But as far as the event itself, a few badass things, but the rest a bunch of fuck. Pick throwing contest? How about a pissing and shitting for distance contest where they use Tommy as the target? Cooking with Paul? I'd rather slam my nuts in the elevator door at the hotel than watch him make some shitty pizza. For the love of fuck, people would pay big money for this shit. Get more creative. But I'm glad that you're all able to get together and celebrate the band we still love, even if they're a bunch of cooches now. Wish I could be there, have fun. Dude, he's a riot.
Love it. Love Ronnie.
Riot.
We've said it a million times. It is quite insane, the cost of this event versus the content of the event. It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah. Anthony, don't call me Mike Hunt. I hope all of you that are going have an absolute ball. I'm looking forward to hearing all about the cruise as well as some other stories from the Loudcasters crew. Scott Clevenger, love Kiss, but none of this cruise sounds worth the price of admission. Love the podcast, Gay. Well, we appreciate you, Scott. Thank you. Let's go over to Loudcasters. And we had a ton of comments here, so I'm going to have to be selective, guys, and don't take it personally. Adam Nierenberger puts the photo of the guy up. Samir Naga, not going to work here anymore. I fucking love that. Rex Jaycox, great episode. Always love the sound clips you add in for comic relief. Really is a sad state of affairs that this is what Kiss is now. I hope everybody who wants to go has a great time. I initially thought this would be a cool event to go to because I've never been to Vegas, never have met the band, but the value is just not there. You guys are right. There really is nothing to look forward to except possibly being able to meet new people and seeing old friends. How is Pop House, a.k.a. Kiss, can only bring state and county fair acts like one member of Rudy Sarzo's Quiet Riot, a couple members of the band formerly known as Rat, and the former singer of Skid Row, Sebastian Bach, and tribute bands. But hey, at least there's a pick-throwing contest with Gene Simmons and cooking with Paul Stanley to make up for the cost for an expensive Vegas weekend.
Got olive oil here. Put a little in your pan.
There.
And you want to throw in your prosciutto.
So real quick, I think, so all of these events, let me be clear, I am not defending what's going on. I'm merely explaining. So every event that's going on in Vegas went on during the Kiss cruises that we were on, okay? The difference was that you were on a fucking boat on your way to, like, the Caribbean, okay? You're in a hotel in Vegas, stuck there, having to pay for your food, your drinks, everything. You can't just take the cruise and put it in a hotel and think people are going to think it's the same. It's not even remotely the same. And the problem is there are Kiss people out there that think it's the same. We know it's not. We're going, so I don't know what the hell I'm bitching about. But ultimately, that's my problem with a lot of this stuff, is that you can't just landlocked in Vegas. No, if that was the case, then you're going to pay for all my meals and all my booze over the 3 days? You're not. I have to do that. On the cruise, I don't. But anyways, that's me venting. Sorry.
Yeah. That's fine. Joey Romanek has been putting up the image of the scroll of the words from our Spotify.
I love that. That's my new favorite thing.
And he puts up, I guess you said this comment, Tom. You can find us some waggling around our 9-inch dicks with our website at Shout It Out Loudcast. Okay. There you go, Tom.
I love it.
Dominic Bay says, I just don't understand why Paul feels the need to be recognized as Chef Stanley when he has one of the most iconic music careers in history. It'd be like Gordon Ramsay giving lessons on guitar playing. Great point. Now that I think of it, I'd rather see that than Paul dumping orange juice in spaghetti. Wow.
I would rather see that. It's a great point.
John Whiteman adds, sounds like a pretty thin selection of events. The good thing is I've got about 8 or 9 more weeks to decide if I want to attend. I'm intrigued by Tommy's Rock and Soil event. Rock and Soil sounds like what happens to Ace's boxers during the show. Oh, I dropped a rock and I soiled my pants. And then he put an image of a young Paul Stanley standing next to like a fucking produce stand. And
I saw that.
In big letters, cooking with Stanley Fat Ass.
My dad, meanwhile, had taken to calling me Stanley Fat Ass.
Oh, no. Anyway.
Oh, God.
Frank Anzalone says, a great episode. That was more comedy gold. As always, the sound bites were well placed. I agree the lineup is pretty thin, but the fellow fans and Loudcasters attending should make it worth it. I hope some more jump in, but I get it. At these prices, we're really not getting a lot of bang for our buck. Either way, I'll be flying my Loudcaster colors, great pride and purpose. Judy Priest Turbo may be making a guest appearance. Yeah, if you have your Loudcaster jersey, make sure you wear it while we meet up. I'm going to go and read. Josh Brown put a nice long comment in here.
Love Josh.
I got to read this Lana one I loved. For the Lana Cooper writes, for the price of their asking, this sounds like more of a footy pajama day camp than it does a major outing for a band after the end of the road. Apart from a few acts, Bruce, Quarantine, Piercy, DeMartini, the juice just isn't worth the squeeze. I like that phrase.
Great
Although
saying.
that juice will probably wind up as a key ingredient in Chef Paul's pasta dish. Plus Bob Ezrin appearing virtually. Come on, what's next? A virtual drummer? Plus Eric Singer's probably using an assumed identity until November, so they don't try to cart him off to his humdinger of an event. Also, what the hell is Rock and Soil? Who came up with that unfortunate name? I'm guessing it's a Tommy wine tasting event, but it sounds more like Ace does in Tom's hot tub at their hearty roast beef sandwich, followed by a spirited round of finger painting adorning the walls of the Wentworth Gallery, now featuring Ace's Brown period, next to Renaissance man Stanley's work. Honestly, I hate ragging on the band like this, but good Lord, this is such low-effort afterthought. Gripes aside, I'm honestly stoked for you guys to get out there and hang with Loudcasters. Sounds like a great gang of folks. There would have been the only reason I would want to go after hearing what Kiss Crew put together. No doubt you guys will have an awesome time together. I think that's a fucking great comment.
Nailed every point. It's spot on. Lana gets it. Lana absolutely gets it.
Yeah.
Love it.
I got to read this comment because he's fucking delusional.
Do it, please.
Joe Morris.
Oh, I love Joe. God, can't wait to see this guy in Vegas.
Oh,
him and his wife Audra, they're fantastic. Go ahead. I know you guys are you guys are fighting online. I love it.
Oh, I'm not fighting with him. Dude, holy shit, these comments are ridiculous. A lot of these comments make me think, are they even Kiss fans?
No.
Or even have a great time with great people, a great city fans? Jesus Christ, I can't fucking wait to hang for 3 days running around my favorite place to see him participate in rock with great people. Stop commenting and don't go. And mostly go away and let the people who want to enjoy this event fucking enjoy it.
No.
What other bands that don't exist anymore can do cool shit like this? Most Kiss fans are fun, awesome people. It's a gathering of like-minded people, and we will rock and have a great time.
That sounds like something that we would, like a burner account would write for, like, a Kiss-tard Facebook group. Joe, I love you, but you took one too many happy pills.
Oh.
Come on, man.
Dude, he's offended because people give an opinion about the band. Come on, Joe. Jesus Christ. Like, there's nothing they can do that'll ever upset him. Nothing.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not. Nothing.
Jesus.
He's good with this shit.
And he loves Ace, too, by the way. He was upset that we went to go see Ace live.
Oh, sorry. Over on Blue Sky, Wobbly Magoo.
There's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Here we go again. Isn't Rockin' Soil Tommy's winery? If so, it's looking less like a fan event, more like a trade expo. Wow, he's got a great point. Let's go to YouTube. Twisted Kister says, good stuff, guys. I know you all will have a blast in Vegas no matter what. Man, I know Paul was pretty vicious in his book, but hearing the sound bites of him reading those thoughts out loud, take it to another level.
Mm-hmm.
Gene had long hair and a beard under his double chin. He was very overweight.
Jesus Christ. The double chin.
Matt FLQ3. Are you guys bringing fart spray to Vegas, Tom? Are you?
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah. So footy pajama people can like rat us out? Fuck off. Not you for asking the question, but
oh, certainly not that.
Tyler Platts writes, I try to put on Love 'Em and Leave 'Em driving home from work like Zeus said. Only I accidentally put on Paul's vocals on Carnival Souls and drove my car off a cliff. By far his worst album. Yeah. Oh. We both agree on that?
Yeah, it's rough, dude.
Yeah. Oh, here's a fun guy. Not even going to give him any kudos. So he writes, so you thought he was dumb to speculate on who might be performing before it was announced. But it's not dumb to make fun of the schedule of events before you've seen them play out. I'm not crazy about the offerings either, but I call some hypocrisy there, fellas. Tom, you want to go first?
Yeah, that doesn't even make sense. That the fact that you correlate those two doesn't even make sense. You're equating imagining something that doesn't exist with commenting on something that not only exists, but something that we've already experienced on the Kiss cruises.
Yeah, we know what it is, and it's actually in black and white and telling us who's going to be there. The thing that you're saying that we're speculating was about the Kennedy Center offers, which is wide open to a million possibilities.
Correct.
Why even speculate about something months down the road? And besides the politics involved, throw out 75% of the people that you might even think about. Why
A better correlation would have been like if there was no schedule for Vegas and we were imagining what it would be.
Yeah, oh, it's probably going to be this.
It's probably going to be this. It's probably going to be that. No. We're commenting on what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyways, sorry to upset you.
It's hypocrisy, Tom.
Yeah, there's plenty of other places for you to go without hypocrisy if you think that that's what we're guilty of.
Oh, and by the way, those places, they've done an excellent job so far with Kiss. So we have all these albums coming out with horrendous merch. Alive shit didn't drop an episode. We'll get to that. Did Alive drop today without a box set announcement? That didn't happen. and then this disaster they call the Kiss Cruise Landlocked. Oh, good thing we have a fucking solid people steering Pop House in the right way. Yeah. Good Lord.
Fucking
Good
Titanic.
Lord. So who takes the blame for this then?
Oh, nobody, because enough people are going to say that it was fantastic. It's talking points. It's damage controls. It's the spin rule. It's the no spin zone. That's what this is.
I hope a Peter shows up last minute and becomes part of it. It's still boring. Oh, half of the shit is boring stuff. The point of us going is the friends and all that, and just fuck it. We got a Kiss podcast. We're going to go out and try to hang out with our buddies and make the most of it. But if you're sitting here saying they made a wise business decision by putting this program together, come on, dude. They've fallen flat in their face, and it's embarrassing so far.
And I'm going to continue, and I'll continue to beat this into the ground. And I don't understand how it's not a bigger deal. And I know there's only so much we can do, so maybe beating into the ground is kind of a moot point. There's no fucking drummer for this event. Okay, there's no drummer. And for all those people that think Eric Singer is coming, the event is in 2 months.
I hope he is. You never know, but I'm just saying.
Maybe. Oh, but you know what though, Zeus? Let's not be hypocritical and speculate. We don't want to be guilty of hypocrisy.
I don't get people sometimes. Just have some fun, would you? And be realistic. It's okay to criticize and still love the band.
We've been doing it for 6 years, however long we've been doing this. I don't even know.
And there's a reason why where we are.
Yes.
You can go listen to fucking Happy Go Lucky. Oh, everybody's having fun. Shit. With no analysis, no critique, and same old dad jokes over and over again. Good luck.
You can do that. It's available.
It's by more than one. All right, Tom, I'm handing it back to you. I'm fucking happy.
All right, let's take a look at the Spotify comments. We always like to remind people that you can comment directly on Spotify, which is pretty cool. B. Peeves, T&Z first. Thank you for the acknowledgement and answering my question. Absolutely fantastic news to hear that we have more album and video reviews in the pipeline. Yes, he's referring to Kiss Alive 4, the Symphony, and Unplugged, etc. He continues, secondly, fuck Paul's cooking. On week 1 of the Kiss Cruise, there was this big vat dish thing of Paul's pasta and special sauce in the cafeteria after his show. Yes, we had it. Paul's special sauce ran through me and my friend's asshole like liquid fire for 2 days.
I pulled open the curtain to see what it could be, and there was Ace sitting on the toilet taking a dump.
That was poor B. Peeves. Needless to say, I wasn't hot tubbing on the top deck of that stage. Dude, I remember that after that Paul event, they in the buffet, whatever, the cafeteria thing they had, it was Paul Stanley's pasta. We tried it. Oh, dude, don't do it.
Whatever. Just,
I know. Let's take a ride over to Instagram here. Our buddy Junior Vintage. Why do I get the sense that fart spray has already been purchased for this trip? It's in the arsenal. That's always part of the trip.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's wrap up feedback here with a couple of emails from our favorite people here, one of them being Adam Nierenberg. Just some thoughts about the episode in Landlocked. I guess the memorabilia panel is hosted by Mark from Three Sides. Sebastian Bach won't need to remember his passport. Oh, God, he's in the news. Will the tribute bands join in the look-alike contest? If Mr. Speed enters, their Paul will win. Still don't know who's drumming with Kiss during the plugged-in set. The nights will be bedlam. I think Rock and Soil will be a hike through Red Rocks. I don't know about that. Good luck. I will guess that the podcast panel will be all the footy pajama podcasters. They find your lack of optimism disturbing, which is why you're number one. The Q&A will be pre-screened questions. He goes, maybe Bruce will do a cooking demo by putting OJ in the French toast batter.
Oh, God.
Kiss Connect, maybe that's a Kiss dating game. He goes, hi, my name is Doug. I own an ice cream truck, and the guy who sold it to me wants to kill me. Have fun. Fucking Adam. Love that guy. Let's see what else we get here. Our buddy Glenn Barth. Never been on a cruise, but I appreciate the breakdown of the schedule. My first impression of it was this is mediocre at best. Next, I noticed there is not much crossover, meaning if I were to make a plan of what I wanted to do, it's the same as everyone else. Great call, Glenn. We did talk about that. With that said, the schedule at the bottom says subject to change, so I hope more is added. Lastly, looking forward to meeting both of you as well as other Loudcasters. Can't wait, Glenn. And I agree, this is a big part of the weekend as anything else. See you guys soon. P.S. You mentioned on the episode that you plan to put something together for the Loudcasters like you did in New York. I hope so. I'm sure you have your shit together. Yeah. Glenn, trust us. We're going to hook up. We're going to meet you. We're going to do something because we got a lot of people coming just like we did in New York, and it's going to be a blast. So don't worry about that, my friend. Ryan, Michael, Scott, Clinton, Rodham,
Spencer
Cook, whatever. Great run of episodes, guys. This sounds like a cool event, and I can't wait for the recap. If this was your first KISS event, would you guys be more excited for it? Please go to Paul's cooking class. All the best. Honestly, if it was our first, probably because it would be kind of like unknown. And we've been to Paul's cooking class. We have to go. Please.
Yeah, we enjoy that. It's research material for
exactly.
us.
It's show material, of course. It's homework. Our buddy Scott Greer, love the rundown of the event schedule. I know I'm not alone in saying we can't wait to hear your tales from this event. Zeus, when you started talking about Kulik's flapjacks and paddling for wrong answers, I was walking down the hall at work, and I started laughing out loud. I'm glad none of the higher-ups passed me. Hey, guys, Bruce Kulik, landlocked. How's it going? I'm going to break someone's fucking head.
Bruce and his wife are going to do like a trivia. And if you get the answer wrong, they take a fucking, like the thing on Animal House, the paddle, like
the big paddle,
like the frat houses, and paddle and make your ass a pancake ass and flapjack it. Oh, absolutely. Hey, you got the question wrong. You're going to have to flapjack your ass. Let's go.
Let's finish up here with an email. We already mentioned a comment from Tyler, but let's talk about his email. Just discovered the podcast through Eddie Trunk. You guys are awesome. I just graduated college. Whoa, geez. Through my years in school, I made it a point to show all of my roommates and friends how badass KISS is. Oh, God, you didn't get beat up. You'd be surprised at how many people my age had never seen KISS videos from their prime. It always blows their mind, especially Love 'Em, Leave 'Em. Safe to say I wave that KISS banner proudly, excited to join the community and tune in. Rock on, Tyler. Yeah, oh, dude, we love having somebody from the young generation on board. And Zeus, I'm going to throw it back to you so you can kind of give our special comment of the week this week. We have kind of a unique scenario here.
So we were just kind of doing our thing yesterday. I was picking up some pizza for my kid. I was in the car. And ding, ding, get a text from our text group that I'm a part of here. And this was from this person. I'm on a plane hearing the Vegas rundown. I'm fucking dying. Jesus Christ, I'm laughing out loud. And this was from our buddy Eddie Trunk.
Yep.
So we're like, Tom, we're like, we got to discuss this. Because, first of all, Eddie, congratulations. Not only are you a Shouted Out Loudcast Hall of Famer, but you, my friend, get comment of the week.
Good answer. Good answer. I know what you think. We're going to be watching you.
Yeah, it was hilarious. You know, just talking about how he was enjoying the episode and just going back and forth. And, of course, we started talking about the Vegas event. A couple things we're not going to share publicly on the show, but we'll be seeing Eddie when we get to Vegas. And, you know, he gets it. He gets us. He's not footy pajama. We're not footy pajama. So it's kind of kindred spirits, which is pretty fun.
Yeah, and I think the point he made was like, I'm going to probably be around that area if I'm not banned, but don't worry, you guys will probably be banned too if you weren't paying for it.
Oh, yeah, exactly. He goes, if you weren't paying for it, you'd be banned too. He's probably right.
And he made a point to say, gee, I wonder why they wouldn't pick you guys.
Yeah, for the podcast panel.
He's like, he just loves our drops, and especially our Ace drops. And
because they're from his interview.
Yeah, most of them are.
Most of them are.
And we've had some fun with Eddie, and over time he's become a great friend of the show.
Yep.
And he likes to have some fun with Kiss, and so do we. We don't always agree on everything. There's a lot that we don't agree on, but
yeah,
it's
fun. It's fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
and we appreciate him. And Eddie, you're a comment of the week.
That's right.
All right, buddy. So we're gonna move on. And we're going to go to our Patreon family, Tom.
Yes.
Patreon is where you can subscribe, join, and support this show. The Patreon support has helped us grow into the #1 Kiss podcast for many, many years now and continues to see us grow. Our podcast has never been bigger and better. Our downloads are through the roof. Our rankings are through the roof. We're constantly in the top 200 in music, not just music commentary, which we're always in the top 40, music overall in the country.
Yep.
Okay. So that is because of you, the listeners. And we can't thank you enough. And a lot of it has to do because of Patreon. The support they've given us over the years has helped us grow, helped us get the guests that we want, helped us have the products that we need, and especially the support that we get on our social media because of the love and support we get from Patreon. So if you want to help us and you want to continue to see the show grow and you want to make sure to become part of the family of Patreon, you go to our website, shoutitoutloudcast.com.
Go to him.
And you subscribe to one of the 4 tiers that we have for Patreon, as low as $3. Come join. You get perks, you get merch, you get video chats, you get polls, you get our message boards, you get be part of the ARC pick, so much more. And thank you, Patreon. And please, if you're out there and you want to support us and want to see the show grow, please join Patreon, become part of the family. Thanks.
Yeah, guys, you're the best. Thank you so much for everything you do. Say it every week, and we never get tired of saying it because we never get tired of being eternally grateful for the support that you continue to give us. Like Zeus said, it's fans and supporters like you that keep elevating this show to where it is right now. So thank you so much. Please check us out. Click on the link on our website, shoutitoutloudcast.com. Learn all about it and become part of the amazing Patreon family.
Tom, we're going over to Kiss World, and there's quite a bit going on over there.
Well, so today we're recording Wednesday, September 10th, the 50th anniversary of Alive. So, of course, they dropped T-shirts. No box set. They dropped T-shirts. They're cool, but they're $45 a piece. They're individual Spaceman, Catman, Demon, Starchild. That's it. Now, I knew they weren't going to do the colored vinyl picture disc thing because they did that for the 45th anniversary, which was really a nice packaging, nice setup. I just want to say this. I know that we're not insiders when it comes to like the world of Kiss and the vinyl releases and kissonline.com and all that. We know a box set is coming. So when I post that T-shirts, that's it. I'm sorry. That is it. Because today's the day. I'm not asking you for what's coming down the pike. I'm saying that's it today. If the box set is coming out, put it on the fucking website today with a pre-order date. They do that with all their shit. That's how you honor the 50th anniversary with not even a group T-shirt.
Again, this is how Pop House releases this shit.
Awful.
They couldn't prep you with a here's what's going to be coming. They don't have it ready yet to do that. They didn't think in advance that this
not even a
coming.
picture. Here's
just
a
like
box
they didn't
set
have shit for the debut album of 50th anniversary for that. How the fuck can you drop the ball like this?
Well, and then don't forget the 50th anniversary of Dress to Kill. They put on a fucking baseball bat.
Just
what are we doing?
Again, well, you're either part of our crew or you're not part of our crew. And what I mean by that is we are disappointed. We get to say something. we don't just sit there and just like, oh, well, I wish we did get that. But I'm excited about seeing them at Kiss and Vegas. Like, dude, stand up for yourself as a consumer. This is bullshit. Drop it. Whoever's fucking running your shit is bullshit. And I know you'll get the people that just have to defend everything because, well, you know it's coming. What's the big hurry? Then what's the fucking big deal about a 50th anniversary if you're not going to honor it?
Yeah, what's the big deal about anything? Look, when Metallica releases their box sets or when Rush releases their box sets, they put a picture of it, they tell you what the contents are, and there's a pre-order date. And sometimes it's 3, 4, 5 months in advance. But at least you get that excitement of saying, okay, on the anniversary of this, I got it, now I got... So you're going to tell me that Kiss Online and Pop House, they have no idea what this box set is going to look like? They can't even put an image of what it may look like and even say image subject to change, something to get people excited. And again, you put a T-shirt of individual band members. You don't even put a fucking band T-shirt out for the 50th anniversary.
No, but they did put an image of the band in this 2-part article by Ken Sharp. For anybody who wants to read it, I'm sure it's interesting.
Whatever. Yeah, Ken Sharp's awesome.
Wonderful. Okay. But the images of 3 of them.
Correct. Interesting. Very.
Peter, Gene, and Paul.
Where was Ace?
No Ace in that photo.
Nope.
Is that what's coming down the line?
How do you, on your official social media, post something about the 50th anniversary of the biggest album in your career and only have 3 of the 4 members? How? How do you do that? That's not an accident.
These are the things that make you go, who the fuck is running that show?
I don't know.
Or, where are the other people that are supposed to be helping them? Or they're fucking not there. They're just fucking there to be mouthpieces. Hey, this is what we're doing. Just spread the news and say, this is what you're doing. Like,
it's pretty sad
that somebody be like, dude, why isn't Ace in this photo? The first thing anybody of a real Kiss fan would say, where's Ace? What are you doing?
It's pretty sad that they honored the 40th anniversary of Asylum better than they honored the 50th anniversary of Dress to Kill and Alive. It's fucking it's insane.
Box set's coming. Then why didn't you put it out there and have it ready for this date?
And let me ask you this. When are you going to release it? I mean, if you can't get this shit ready for the 50th, you're just going to randomly drop. You're going to drop it tomorrow? Oh, see, I told you it was coming. We wanted to tease you. No, they're not clever enough to tease us.
This is the shit that, again, who's making these decisions? No. We don't need to thank other members. We don't need to do an honor our crew. We don't need to say, oh, thank you to this and that and be a special send-off on the last show. Let's promote avatars, but they're not really the avatars yet.
Right.
Like, who makes these decisions? I can't remember the last time Kiss went out and made a great decision about something since the reunion. And fuck it, we're going on a ship. We're going to announce this, and we're fucking going to Tiger Stadium with balls. When was the last time they've done anything like that?
So I'll go smaller, and I'll give them a little bit of credit. I'll go small is when they released the box set for Destroyer and the box set for Creatures of the Night.
But it still wasn't cheap.
No. I'm not talking about cost. I'm just talking about because I think both those things were kind of unexpected and kind of surprised people, and they were both done magnificently. So I'll give them credit for that, even though the prices were outrageous, and God forbid when they released the vinyl versions of them.
Yeah, how much did that cost?
Literally $1,000. Literally $1,000.
So take back what you said because they had to fuck it up. And that's how I look at it.
No. And you're right. You're right. I just look. I know that people listening to us, or even new listeners might be like, Jesus Christ, these guys like Kiss. Honestly, this is exactly this. But what we do here is precisely because we love Kiss. Okay, Zeus and I are passionate about the things we love, whether it's the Patriots, the Bruins, politics, Kiss, or fucking the kind of beer we used to drink in college. We're passionate because we give a fuck. And if you like something and you're not passionate, then why give a fuck at all?
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
To me, it's just, again, dropping the ball. Who's to blame for this fucking clusterfuck? I have no confidence in anything going forward. None.
I was shocked, like shocked. I actually put up that meme, that famous meme that came out years ago. It's a sign. Somebody goes, "Our expectations were low, but holy fuck," meaning 50th anniversary. There was a little piece of me in the back of my brain that thought maybe the box set wouldn't be ready, but maybe they'd put out a bunch of shit, like stupid shit that no one wants, like Kiss Alive beach towels or something.
How's this?
Four individual member T-shirts, and
how's this? We all kind of heard this is coming out.
Exactly.
Why couldn't you just put a teaser and just say "coming soon"?
Kiss
Alive,
even
the
that.
Box set.
Stay
the box
tuned.
set. The box set. And just leave it at that. And put the cover of the real Kiss Alive. That's not enough. You couldn't even just do that.
Right. We know it's coming. Eddie Kramer was in an interview recently talking about him, what he's working on. So that's my point. We know it's coming. Throw a little bit of something to people. Now, if you're going to respond to this by saying, well, you know it's coming, why does Kiss have to put anything on the website? Well, then why does Kiss have to do anything?
Why do we have to breathe then?
Exactly.
Why do we have to do anything?
Right, exactly. Why do we have to do anything? Anyways.
It's like that great line from Son of a Woman. I love that. Why do you always get that wrong? Because it's not important for me to get it right.
Exactly.
Why do I fuck with you guys? It's not important for me to not to.
It's
like,
so
that's
true.
just it. Like, I don't need to put any effort. You fucking idiots will just do it anyways.
Well, no, Kiss is thinking you're going to get the box set anyways. I'll fucking tell you when it's ready.
Yeah. And you'll like it. They're the boss. They tell us. We listen to the fans. More foolishness has not been said in the last 20 years than those stupid fucking comments.
Oh, God almighty, dude.
You're in the Kiss business, baby.
Oh, boy.
Believe me, we know. We know.
Fucking pegged by Kiss. You're in the Kiss business. Oh, God. And then in addition to that, I see Ace is talking to people about, fucking Paul Stanley's jealous of me. Good Lord. Well, we're going to talk about all that in this stuff coming up because we got to see Ace perform, and there's a lot more to that whole story. So let's get to that after we take our quick little break.
Stop. Don't talk anymore. Yeah, I've been looking at the... Hello?
God bless him.
Fucking just...
God bless him.
Oh, God, okay.
Each and every one of us.
Tiny Ace instead of Tiny Tim. Oh, maybe that'll be our Christmas episode. A Christmas Carol. Huh. Tiny Ace.
Ghost of Ace Christmas Past.
Oh, goodness gracious. It's Scrooge Frehely. Huh. It's Scrooge Simmons.
Yeah, exactly. Man, can I go home and bake a cake for Rachel for Christmas Day? It's Hanukkah, you asshole. No.
And instead of Scrooge Simmons having all those boxes chained to him, he'll have the fucking Kiss Alive box set chained to him. You've been wondering where it is.
I'm going to fucking tie you down with this music from the Elder box set that we never released. You'll walk in eternity in hell with this.
I would love music from the Elder box set.
I'm going to listen to Just a Boy for Eternity. Oh, God.
See?
Anyway.
This is what I love. This is what I love.
God bless Ace. He was performing in Tupelo Music Hall September 4th, which is about 20 minutes from Tom.
Yep.
We knew it was coming up. And we're going to start the story like we always start the story. I'm going to make some comments. I'll stop. Tom's going to add some commentary, and we'll continue the story. It doesn't start just at the concert.
No.
So this really starts after our doc interview. I got a DM, and that was from Ryan Spencer, Rodham Clinton, fucking Nimrata, fucking Ramaswamy, fucking you name it, Cook. So Ryan sends me a DM. He loved our doc episode and he wanted to talk. I called Ryan up. After speaking to Ryan, we told him, hey, he just wanted to, say, hey, great job. I loved it and this and this and that. And we were going back and forth talking for a little bit. And he told him we're going to be up there. And he says, all right, great. Let me know. Confirm. And I will have, I'll have passes for you and everything when you come up. So I was like, okay. So Tom and I were doing this. It's a Thursday. It's a weekday. So we both got to work the next day. But we agreed we wanted to do this. We get to hang out with Ryan then. And I'm sure he's not going to care. He's like, just to let you know, if you're expecting to see Ace before the show starts, that ain't happening.
He shows up 5 minutes before the show starts, plugs in, and that's it. No sound check, no nothing.
Yeah. So we were all gung-ho. Get out of work. The kid had the car, comes home 5 o'clock. I'm on the highway to head up north to see Tom. I know we're going to take photos. So I'm like, all right, I got to grab a fucking T-shirt that I haven't really worn. I went to the back of the closet, found a Kiss fucking New York last show shirt with the date on it, but it had the original 4 on it, not a Tommy shirt. And I'm wearing it. I'm like, oh, this fits great, but the neck is fucking tight. I don't know what. I pull up to Tom. What's the first thing you say to me?
We're wearing the same fucking T-shirt. Now I have now I have literally 5 dresser drawers full of Kiss T-shirts.
Oh, just as much as I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we both picked the same thing. But here's the funny part. The reason why Zeus's neck was bothering him is because he did what I originally did, which is put the fucking T-shirt on backwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there's a huge image of the band on the front and the back. So when I put it on, I'm like, I think this is backwards. The neck feels weird. Zeus gets out of the car. I'm like, we have the same T-shirt. I go, but yours is on backwards. He goes, is that why my fucking neck is bothering me? So he goes inside to take a piss. I switch my shirt. I grab one of my Love Gun shirts.
Yeah. Thank God. So we get on the highway, talk our shit, play our music, man. We don't get this many downtime together hanging out shit. So we love it.
Yeah.
We text with Ryan, and he's like, yeah, just come on in. Now, we've been to Tupelo Music Hall. We've seen the Winery Dogs there, and we saw Graham Bonnet, both concerts.
Great venue.
The charts. Good
Great,
venue.
Small, cozy venue.
Great sounding. It's awesome.
Yep.
So we got in there, and then, we told the guy, we're a guest of Ryan's, gives us the VIP stuff. And Ryan's like, just come through the back door. So we go to the back, and there he is. We see Ryan. He brings us back to that special room that, there's the meet and greet with Ace. And it's just him, Tom, and I for about an hour shooting the shit. But as we walked in, what does he say to us?
He goes, yeah, when I told the guys up front that I want to put you on the list, they go, these guys, you want to put them on the list? And Ryan's like, yeah, why? He's like, these guys want to see Ace? They shit on Ace every week on their podcast.
He said like they hate Ace.
Right. Yeah, they hate Ace.
No, they're just having fun and stuff.
Yeah.
Ryan seriously was awesome about it and laughed about it. The rest of them were all, but nobody gave a shit.
Fucking
Everybody
awesome.
Was super cool.
Yeah.
We sit back, we're just shooting the shit with Ryan. It's a fucking great time.
Yep.
He's telling us things that we can't share here, but
no.
Super cool. Okay. About everything. And show's about to start. And then Jeremy comes in. We get to see Jeremy. What's great is I brought a few things for them to sign. I brought my Kiss Raise Your Glasses book. Mm-hmm. So last time I had it, I had Graham Bonnet and Bethany sign it. Yep. Then when I saw Eddie and those guys in Trickster in Worcester, I had PJ, Steve Brown, Eddie Trunk, and then Matt Starr showed up out of nowhere. So I got them to sign it. So I had Ryan and Jeremy sign the book now. So it's getting some signatures on there.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. we go back and we go to the front, sit down in that VIP section with the bar stools, right?
It's like the bar stools right up front. Yep.
So what's great about that is while it's playing, like before the band comes on, they're playing. I'm like, I know this music. It's the Rock City Machine Company fucking CD.
Fucking awesome.
It made me fall in love with it again. I'm like, this fucking rocks. They should just play this.
Yep.
Man, if you guys haven't heard us talk to those guys about it or you haven't listened to it, you're missing out. The album is incredible. It's so much fun. Great Southern sleaze rock. Fucking
and it sounded so good coming through the sound, the PA system, the sound system, because that was the music. So one quick thing, back up. They had a local guy open up at like 8 o'clock. He played for like 20 minutes. Zeus and I had gone out real quick to grab something to eat real quick. So we came back and then it was kind of in between.
We went to Applebee's again. Across the street.
Yeah. And that's when they were playing the Rock City stuff. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, this fucking album is so good. It sounds that much better, like loud and live in a arena like that or a club.
Oh yeah. We like we always do, order way more food than we want to, and
eat it way too fast because there's not enough time.
Dude, that whole fucking bar area smelled like a fucking wet fart.
I'm still convinced disgusting. Zeus hasn't told me yet that he used his fart spray because it smelled like.
I would tell you if it was me.
It did not smell good.
It smelled like a fucking wet.
As soon as we walked in, I was like, "Ooh,
what the fuck?
Dude." Come on, man.
Sorry, I had to blow up the Applebee's on the way in.
Why do you think I'm missing sound check? It's time for the triple dipper.
Anyway, so we get there. The show's about to start. They do their announcement. Ace comes out, and they come and start off with Deuce.
So Phil, the manager, comes out and kind of does an intro, kind of like you wanted the best, you got the best. He kind of changes up the verbiage a little bit, but that's how he introduces Ace. It's really cool. And like Zeus said, they come out to Deuce right off the bat. This sound system and the band, Scotty the drummer, fucking Jeremy's guitar tone, Ryan's bass, and Ace's guitar tone, fucking incredible. Crisp, thick, and heavy sounding awesome.
Yeah, so going into this, my expectations were very low.
Very low.
But what they've done since the last time we've seen them is something that Kiss should have done.
Yep.
And that is spread it out.
Yep.
If Paul is struggling, don't give Paul that much or have people help him. Yep. So now you got Scotty singing, the drummer singing. He does a great job too. But Deuce is now Ace and Jeremy singing.
Yep.
And fucking great job. The song rocks. I'm like, oh shit.
So you'd have Ace kind of doing the first verse, then they'd get to the chorus, then Ryan would take over and kind of do the second verse, or, they'd kind of mix it up, give Ace a break, let those guys pitch in because all four of them can sing. So That's a huge, huge benefit for Ace. Because the last time we saw Ace, probably 4 or 5 years ago, it was pretty much Ace singing most of the stuff. Ryan would sing occasionally, but it was a
days of my youth.
It was a lot of Ace. So this was different here.
So I thought they killed it. Then they go right into Shock Me.
Yeah.
What do you think?
So Ace, okay. Look, you know us. We're going to be honest here. I mean, we love Ryan. We love Jeremy and Ace and Scotty and those guys. But so Ace can still play the guitar. Okay. He can still play the guitar. His singing is exactly what you would expect it to be. It's not great, but it's good enough where you can still enjoy the songs. It's not jarring. It doesn't take away from what the band is doing. It doesn't take away from the classic song like Shock Me or Deuce. His guitar solo was fucking spot on. It was awesome. So it was great to see that.
Yeah, I would say that too. I think his guitar playing got better.
Yeah.
It's cleaner.
Yep.
And I thought they did a great job on Shock Me. I really do. I thought they did a great job. And then he goes right into Rock Soldiers.
Yeah, which is pretty much the only solo non-Kiss song he played all night. Spoiler alert as we get through the set list. I I don't mind Rock Soldiers. The crowd was into it. I'll tell you right now, the place was not sold out. It's about 700 seat capacity. Very, very small club. Not sold out. Not even close to being sold out. But the crowd that was there, they were fucking into it. On their feet, pumping their fists, singing every word to every song.
Yeah. I thought they did a good job on it. Again, this isn't a song that I really go to.
Yeah.
I thought they did a good job. I thought his guitar playing was fine. I think the solo was fine. Thank God he didn't do it without an ace in his deck. He was letting the crowd do a little bit of the singing. Smart move. And, he started thinking, I think I see a lot of Rock Soldiers here. Ooh.
Yep. Yeah. It's fucking awesome. Yep.
Then they go into Love Gun with Scotty singing.
What?
Dude, that was as fucking good as I've heard any cover band do that fucking song.
First of all, I want to give credit to Scotty's drumming. Okay. Again, I said it earlier. The sound system here and Scotty's drumming, the bass, the way he had his drums tuned in, he sounded incredible. But the thing that blew us away, Zeus and I looked at each other and be like, holy fuck, him singing Love Gun. This is like legitimate. This is like believable, for lack of a better word. He was singing not like Paul, but he was doing this song justice and really making it enjoyable. It sounded fantastic. And then the harmonies by all the guys during the chorus sounded great.
Yeah, they just do such a great job together. The chemistry between Ryan and Jeremy, they know what's going on.
Oh, it's
and I
great.
think between Ace and Scotty and the four of them trading off vocals, it just, you don't know who's going to sing what, and it keeps you on your toes and interested. It's not just Ace butchering, 10 songs.
No, it's not.
The next thing really fucking, I got so excited is all of a sudden I'm hearing, why do I know this? What the fuck is this? This isn't Kiss. And I had doom, doom, da, doom, 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 da, doom, doom, da, doom, doom. And it's how many more times?
And I'm
like, that's I'm like, that's one of my favorite Zeppelin songs of all time.
Yep.
And Ryan was looking at us. I was like, holy fucking shit.
Yep.
It was so fucking cool. And then it gets back to
it was an
ace break. Yeah, it was an ace break.
It was an ace break.
It was just a nice little jam that worked. And then Ace comes back. It's like, I see a couple pretty girls here tonight. Maybe they want to go for a rocket ride.
Yeah. Sounded fucking awesome, dude. Awesome.
Yep.
And throughout the show, Ace was bringing out his New York Groove guitar, his smoking guitar, all that. You had all the famous Ace props. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah. No, I thought he did great. And Ace was thanking Scotty on lead vocals.
Yep.
And then they go to Detroit Rock City and Ryan singing. Oh, this was good.
It was great. It was great. I know we keep saying kind of the same thing, but I really want to give kudos to this band. And before anybody says anything, we're not saying this because we hung out with them. Okay? If they weren't this awesome, we probably wouldn't say much about them, but they were this awesome. These guys sounded fucking fantastic. And Ryan, I love hearing Ryan sing.
Yeah, we've seen them on the cruise. We've seen them at Creatures Fest. The fucking guys can rock. They're so good, and they can sing and everything, and they're fun guys. So it makes it even more, you're into it. They do a great job in Detroit Rock City. Just a great job. Yeah. Then, like, the shit just worked. It's a short, sweet, fucking tight set list, and they go right into She.
Yep. Oh, my God. And here's a song right here. And I remember Zeus and I looking at each other, being like, this, I mean, I don't know if I'd call this a deep cut. Maybe it's like second tier from like being like a hit, because it's been on some compilations. It's on Alive. But that fucking song sounds so unbelievable live. That riff is so dark and heavy, in the crunch on that when you're hearing it live. It's like, why the fuck? Oh my God. Why the fuck is Kiss not playing this on this set list?
And then
so good.
As soon as they went into She Walks By with the harmonies, the whole fucking crowd was singing it.
And then they do that little add-on part where it's like
fucking worked.
So good.
And then they get into even more. They end up doing the Hotter Than Hell solo.
Yes. Yep.
Right?
Fucking awesome.
And then all of a sudden you're like, what the fuck is this? They begin with the God of Thunder.
Yeah.
The intro to God of Thunder.
Intro to God of Thunder. Yep.
And then it transformed into New York Groove. Many years since I was here.
Not a fan of the song. I've never been a fan of the song, but it sounded good. The crowd got into it. The crowd really got into it.
And then coincidentally, they go into Bob O'Reilly at the end of that.
Yes. Yep. That was
and
fun.
It's just like a kind of a nice fucking jam.
Yep.
God of Thunder, New York Groove, Bob O'Reilly. And then there was just something about Cold Gin. Oh my God.
Another song that is beaten into the ground. Probably don't really need to hear it again, but I feel like whatever version, I don't know if it was the tempo, they played it a little bit quicker than normal, but again, that riff just sounded fucking fantastic. I'm telling you, Tupelo, these small clubs, their sound systems, it really just brings a lot of these songs to life because you're right in front of the band.
So the other part to this, he would stop and the crowd would sing the lyric.
Yes.
And I wrote smart.
Yes.
Another way to shield Ace and his vocal abilities.
Yep.
So he got the crowd singing this. Then they go into the Ace solo.
Oh, amazing. I'm telling you, Ace, it's funny. It's almost like it's like it's a reflex to him. It's like a natural instinct. He can still riff and he can still solo. And when they let him solo, he can still do it. Trust me. He's not butchering and his fingers aren't all over that guitar without knowing what he's doing. He's doing the solos.
So then he calls this an oldie but goodie, and they go into Shout It Out Loud. Ryan, Ace, Jeremy, and Scotty, everybody singing.
So fun. Sounded great. Yeah, that was really awesome. Hearing all of them together, it was awesome.
And switching up lyrics and vocals and stuff. Fantastic.
Yep.
They end with, what do you think they end with?
Yep. They ended with Rock and Roll All Night. So of course you're getting an abbreviated end of the road set list with a couple of different things in there. You get your Rock Soldiers, you got you got New York Groove. But the show was advertised on the Tupelo website as Ace Frehley playing the hits of Kiss. That was the show advertisement. So I don't know if that was Tupelo demanding that or if that's what Ace kind of transitioned to. But either way, like you said, Zeus, we went in with very, very tempered expectations for Ace. We knew that Scotty and Jeremy and Ryan were going to crush it like they always do, but we just didn't know how Ace was going to fit into all this. But we've said it. They really worked it to minimize and shield Ace's limitations, which, let's be honest, was with us. He's got limitations. And I think they just did a spectacular job with it. It was one of the most surprisingly fun shows that I think we've been to. And I think that's because we went in with really no expectations at all, not knowing what to expect. And those expectations, as low or non-existent as they were exceeded.
Yeah. The other part to this is I loved it because it was like just barely over an hour.
Exactly.
Love it. Time to breathe. Breathe. He just went after song after song after song, and they kicked ass. There was nothing. Even the little breaks that they would give Ace were fun shit.
Yeah.
Like doing How Many More Times, or doing the beginning of God of Thunder, or going off on a riff on Hotter Than Hell.
Yep.
Like the band was just off the charts tight.
Yep.
Short, an hour and something minutes. They fucking rocked it. That was so much fun. I had so much. I can't remember the last time I was just like so excited and jumping up and fucking rocking and stuff with this. It worked out great. A couple quick things I got to point out. We got to see Loudcaster John Clifford. John, it was nice to seeing you, buddy.
Absolutely. Good to see you, Johnny.
The other thing, and I got to make a point of this. You've heard me talk about this on the show many times, where the guy, Ace, was being interviewed one point, and the guy was like, Paul Stanley, ever seen him sucking a cock? And Ace would say, what?
Is that what he does?
Is that what he does? No. Ever seen him suck a cock? No. Is that what he does?
Right.
And then Ace goes into something where he would say, I don't judge people by their bedroom taste. I don't care if you're with a parakeet or whatever. And that was from that interview.
I don't judge people by their bedroom tastes. So, what anybody wants to do behind closed doors is all right with me, as long as it doesn't affect me in a negative way, if somebody wants to sleep with a parakeet, so be it.
Somehow something happened on stage, and Ace goes, "What the hell was that? Was that a parakeet?" And he's like telling Ryan, did you ever hear that time I said, they asked me if Paul Stanley was gay. And I said,
right into the microphone. So the whole club heard it.
Like, I knew exactly the interview. I knew exactly what he was talking about.
Yep.
And he's like, and they asked me, and I said, I don't care to judge people by their taste. I don't care if you want to marry a fucking parakeet.
Yep. Yep.
People are like, what the fuck was that?
Because if you didn't know the context or anything, literally, Ace, he turned toward Ryan, but he was in front of the mic. He's like, yeah, if Paul Stanley was gay. And everyone's like, wait, what the fuck did Ace just say?
And
what?
Something about Paul being gay and a parakeet?
Yeah.
It was
fucking
just
hilarious.
So
fucking hilarious.
So real. Anyways, I fucking loved it. I was like hyped up. I fucking enjoyed it.
Me too.
And so we texted Eddie, because we know Eddie and Ace are close.
Yeah.
And we told him, dude, this is the best show we've seen fucking Ace ever. This was fucking a great show. Yep. He was super exciting, glad for his friend. And so we sat there, waited. Everyone had to leave except people that had the VIP thing. We watched him get kicked out. Then we watched John Astronomer, whatever the fuck his last name, John Astronomy, whatever his name is. I'm
Astronomy.
Sorry. Ace's buddy. He brought in all those merch people.
Oh, all the VIP getting this shit signed. And
he brought in like 5 of them. They brought in like the holy grail of like Kiss Tard shit. So we saw shit like the holy grail of crazy Kiss shit being brought out. Like
the color forms, the lunchbox, like classic 70s shit. People had guitars, and I'm not going to name names, but I said to Zeus, watch this. Half of these motherfuckers are going to put this shit online for sale, and we were right. We
texted Jeff Trott
and our buddy Gary.
Guess who's back in the motherfucking house with a fat dick for your motherfucking mouth?
And said, hey, this person's here with about 5 or 6 things. He's like, oh, that'll be up on YouTube by the end of the week. It was.
It was.
Yeah. Yep. So we're like watching them go in and sit in line. They paid for all this stuff. And we're like, dude, I'm not going to, like, what are we doing? Like, we could jump in line. These people paid probably tons of money to get it. So we're texting Ryan, like, hey, can we see you before you leave? Because they were going to take off right after the concert.
Yes.
So Tom and I went through the back, and we're hanging in the parking lot, which was where they would open the back door. We were going in and out of that artist entrance to the back parking lot. So we just kind of stayed there for a bit. And all of a sudden our phone was ringing. It's Ryan going, hey, where are you guys? Come back on in. So we go back in, and, everybody's cool and stuff like that. Then he's like, hey, do you guys want to get your stuff with Ace? We're like, dude, can we?
Now, meanwhile, I didn't bring fucking anything because I didn't think we were going to. I know.
Amateur hour. You should.
It's one of those things. One of my favorite saying is, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And I broke my own fucking rule.
So we're like, yeah. So Ryan asked them. He goes, oh, you better bring them. So we get in line, and those other people had just finished, and they're all walking out. And then we look, and Ace is in the room where we were hanging out with Ryan in the beginning.
Yep.
Dude,
go ahead.
He looked like death on the couch.
So here's the thing. Let's paint the picture here. So you walk into this room, and it's like an L-shaped sectional couch with a coffee table in front, okay? Ace was not sitting upright, and he wasn't laying down. You know what it looked like? It looked like if somebody had. It looked like if Ace was sitting on the couch behind the coffee table, and somebody went in and hit him in the head with a baseball bat, and his body slumped backwards onto the sectional.
Yeah,
that's
like
what it looked like.
Like his ass, half of his ass was off the couch.
Like he didn't look comfortable.
To the right.
He didn't look comfortable.
No, he looked like he was like being held up by toothpicks. And so we walked in, and Ryan's like, hey, these are our Tom and Zeus, shout it out Loudcast. And then John was like, oh yeah, I just saw a video. I go, yeah, that video we had of Ace that we just put up.
Yep.
And at that point, that video is now up to like 170,000 views. It had like 100 by that in the first day. It was ridiculous. He was like, yeah. And I was waiting for John to be like, get these fucking assholes.
I thought so. John was super cool. Yeah, I was like, oh shit. If he finds out who we are, he's going to be like, what the fuck are you doing
He's
here?
like, Ace is like, podcast? Like,
dude.
Yeah. Ace, you did the podcast on our show. You and Steve Brown came on. He's like, oh, cool.
You know what it reminded me of? And again, I'm just going to say this because it's just, if you've ever been to a hospital and you're trying to talk to like a very sick relative in a bed and you're trying to have like a conversation and hope that they can respond. So it's like, yeah, Ace, remember? Yeah, you had us, we had you on the podcast. You were on with Steve Brown talking about your album. Huh?
Podcast?
What? Be like, yeah. And I was like, all right, forget it. Like,
and then John would say something to us and he's like, do you guys want to get something signed? So I'm putting stuff in front of me. He goes, who has a podcast? We have a podcast. He must have asked us about, do you have a podcast?
Yeah.
3 or 4 times.
3 or 4 times.
Like, dude, yes, you were on it.
Yes, you were on it with Steve Brown talking about your album, 10,000 Volts. Do you remember Steve Brown or 10,000 Volts?
And he was super cool.
He was great. He was cool.
He signed my 78 CD, Ace.
Yep.
I brought my box set of Destroyer, which Gene had signed.
That's fucking awesome,
signed
dude.
it.
Yep.
Then he also signed Raise Your Glasses.
Yes.
Where his song is there. Dude, that was so awesome. Then he's like, all right, let's take a picture. And he's like, yeah, sit down. He was really cool about it. And somehow he slouched his way back up.
Somehow he sat up. I don't know if he got electroshock from John or what.
And it was almost like he's a robot.
Yeah.
And he went to form. He had his thumbs out. Hey.
Yeah.
And he had his arms around us, thumbs out. Like, we took a couple quick pictures.
But
so before we leave,
the best,
I'm like,
my fucking favorite part of this entire night.
So I am gonna tell you guys some news right now. Okay, I had to do it. And it was like, who disturbed Grandpa?
That's exactly what it was.
I before I leave, I grab my stuff. I look back. Everyone's kind of walking and talking backwards. I look back. I said, Ace, we just had Doc on.
Doc who?
Doc McGee on, and he made it seem a little like you're coming. So you coming to Vegas?
And he looks over at John Astronomy. Fucking people perpetuating bullshit like this. And then the best part, and I go, Zeus, let's not get him all excited. So as we turn around to walk out, say goodbye to Ace, say goodbye to John, unprovoked, Ace with the fucking quote of the century. I'm not fucking going to Vegas.
Fuck that bullshit. I ain't going to Vegas.
And
I'm like, oh shit, I upset Grandpa. What the fuck?
Me and Zeus are like, toodaloo, see you later with that.
Dude, in my
fucking
mind,
dying.
He is absolutely not doing it. It ain't anything to do with the money.
So his response to us kind of messing with him, he got like a fire under his ass. He was visceral. Like he was angry. He's like, see this? And he was legitimate. He goes, see people perpetuating bullshit. I'm not fucking going to Vegas. So we're like, okay. So you take that for what it's worth.
That ain't happening, guys.
You take that for what it's worth.
I'm telling you right now, from his body language and from the way he said it and everything like that, he's not going. It has nothing to do with the money.
Nope.
Nothing to do with the money.
Nothing.
And he said that. We didn't get it from any other method. He said it directly to us.
Yes, right to our face, literally.
Yeah. So then we go in through the back. You say goodbye to Ryan, Jeremy, Scotty, and head out. And then we see Ace getting into that big fucking, I don't know what kind of car that was.
I think it was an Escalade, like a big giant SUV type thing.
Huge. Let's see you guys later. Rock on.
Good job, Tupelo.
Dude, his crew, his manager,
unbelievable.
Band couldn't have been nicer.
It was
Couldn't be
amazing.
cool.
It was so cool how everybody was just super, super cool. Like just like so friendly, so welcoming, so chill. Just really, Zeus and I have been lucky here we've been to so many different Kiss experiences, whether it's Creatures Fest, the Kiss Cruise, Madison Square Garden. For me, and I know Zeus will agree, this went from let's go see Ace to this is now one of the Kiss
Top 5 Kiss experiences.
Right, a Kiss experience. It went from just a concert to an experience, and we thank Ryan for that. Just incredible shit.
Yeah, and what was great is when we even were talking to Ryan, we were laughing about it. He's like, yeah, the crew was like, dude, these guys had to go. We're like telling him, like, dude, we say shit all the time that, like, that most don't. Like, we tell it like it is. And he's like, and Ryan was like, oh, man, if it is what it is, then you say it, man. If fucking, like if Ace needs to pick it up and you guys see it that way, then say it. He had no problem. Same thing with me. He's like, I mean, it's up to us to give you what you need. And he's like, that's why I listen to you guys. Yeah. And that's why he's friends with us. Yep. And I'm sure he's friends with a lot of podcasts. He's not going to, because he's a great guy.
Well, first of all, he's a great guy. He's fucking one of the nicest people you've ever seen in your entire life.
But he listens to us.
Yeah.
The same thing with Eddie. Yep. The same with a lot of people. The same thing with Jericho and all them. They actually listen when they need to hear about Kiss. They listen to us.
Yeah.
Which is the biggest flattery we can get.
Yep.
So Ryan sets this up. We had no expectations. This is what we were going to get. We didn't think we'd meet Ace.
No, not at all. Not at all.
We got this crazy experience. Tom and I are driving back, and we're like looking at each other. And we're like, what the fuck was that? We did not expect that.
But I think that's the thing. I think that's why the night was so like extra special is, like we said, we had no expectations of the actual concert itself. And we sure as shit had no expectations for the night as a whole with Ryan and Jeremy and Scotty and meeting Ace and Zeus getting his Kiss shit signed. Like it was just a really special night. It was fucking great. It was great.
So I can say to people, I can't guarantee your experience at an Ace concert will be like ours. But that was the best Ace show we've seen. Nothing to do with meeting him or before that or any of that stuff. The band rocked. So I will say to people out there, well, I don't know. I haven't seen Ace ever. Maybe go see him. Go see him.
Go see him. Because Ace can still play. His band is fucking phenomenal, musically and vocally. Yeah, the set list is just Kiss shit, but chances are you're going to see him in a small club like we did, and you're going to have a great time.
Yeah, so, I mean, we can't recommend it enough, and I'm shocked that I'm saying this.
Me too.
Because most of the time, anything I've seen videos and other stuff, I'd be like, dude, I ain't wasting my money to see Ace sing Deuce.
Yep.
But it's not anymore.
That's
it's
what we used to say.
Kick-ass rock band playing, and you have an original member of Kiss in that band.
That's right. Yep. So, proved us wrong.
Yeah, it was a great night overall, and thank you to Ryan for letting us experience it. And that's our thoughts. So, Tom, let's move on because now we get to do this.
Hey, what is this? 20 fucking questions?
So our question of the week comes in the form of an email from Ron Lorenz. Simple question here. I like this. Which era of the band do you think Kiss themselves appreciates the most? Because we talk about Paul poo-pooing some eras, talking about, this, that, and the other thing. If you put a gun to his head, quote unquote, what era of Kiss is Paul going to say he appreciates the most?
Just Paul?
No. The band, but I guess I'm starting with Paul.
In my opinion, Paul will say the last 15 years with Eric and Tommy.
100%.
Absolutely.
100% he will say that.
Yep.
100%. Yep.
I think Gene will like the beginning because he was on fucking Mike Douglas. He was doing other shows. I would say the beginning, first 6.
I think Gene will. I think Gene
Alive and Double Platinum. That I think up to 78.
Yeah, Gene will be diplomatic by saying that it's the early years because then he'll say because without those early years we wouldn't have had the last 15 years. Like he'll find a way to incorporate giving kudos to Tommy and Eric, which they do deserve. Paul won't even mention anything pre-Tommy and Eric, I don't think.
No,
not at all.
If you ask Ace and Peter, I think they'll say the beginning part where everybody was all equal.
Yeah, those first 2-3 albums. Yeah, agreed. So, again, Ron, great question, but unfortunately it's an answer that I think we all know, which is Paul will tell you that the most recent era of Kiss is the best era of Kiss. Gene's a little bit more diplomatic and smarter by acknowledging that it's the early years that are the most important. So, but that being said, Ron, great question. Appreciate you emailing us. And I'm going to be honest, Ron, I don't recall getting an email from you before. So please continue to do so. Keep the interaction. Keep listening, my friend.
And I have over 2,000 comments on YouTube.
And I gave autographs to Shout It Out Loud. Shout It Out Live? What are you guys?
God. Unbelievable, dude. Fucking unbelievable.
Anyways, Tom, where can people find us?
Yeah, go to our website, shoutitoutloudcast.com. That's where you can find all of the information that you need to be a Loudcaster, all of our episodes, all of the links to our social media, including a link to our brand new merch site. We are now going through Printify with our merch, and it's fucking awesome. Tons of cool shit, stuff that we didn't even know was there. Candles, beach towels, AirPod cases, iPhone cases, doormats. You fucking name it. Christmas time's coming up. You got ornaments, snow globes, every graphic t-shirt you can think of, thanks to our buddy Jeff Trott. It's a really awesome website. We're really proud of that with the merch, so it's tons of fun there. And, of course, links to all of our social media, links to our Patreon, as we mentioned before. You can listen to all of our episodes there. You can see all of our rankings and listings. It's a really great website. We put a lot of energy into making that thing really user-friendly and interactive, so please check that out. Again, with our social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Threads, Blue Sky, everything's there. And again, you can comment on Spotify on the episodes, which is really cool. We read those comments, so please keep those coming. And of course, our email at shoutitoutloudcast@gmail.com. Please, we may not get to every email during the show, but trust us, we read every single email that you send us, so please keep those coming. And please, just like Ron, send a question of the week. It's already the middle of September, and we got our end of the year mailbag coming up. So Patreons, that's one of the other perks that we didn't mention earlier. That is a Patreon-only perk now, is the mailbag. You want to become part of that? Join Patreon, and we love that. We love our patrons, and we love that mailbag, and we're proud to have that too. And we always like to say that we're a proud member of the Pantheon Podcast Network of shows.
Tom, people can DM us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, TikTok, motherfucker. Make sure you check out our Spotify playlist, which Tom sets up for us. You find our actual profile and check that off. And then subscribe to our ever-growing YouTube channel.
You do.
Which we are posting reels almost, 2-3 times a week in shorts. So check those out. Subscribe, like, share. That helps us out tremendously. And give us one of those 5-star child review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Facebook, wherever you can. That helps us out as well. And I always like repeating the website, shoutitoutloudcast.com, shoutitoutloudcast.com. Make sure you pick up our Raise Your Glasses book and give us 5 stars on that on Amazon. Tom, we always like to end on famous last words. You have any?
Oh, I do. And the devil sat in the passenger side of DeLorean's automobile. He said, "Hey, Frehely, let's not be silly. There's a life out there to steal." Oh, okay.
Frehely. Lady Space, you like the way I make you feel inside. Take a rocket ride.
When did Bob Kraft start doing karaoke?
A special shout out to Ryan, Spencer, Michael, Clinton, Hillary, Rodham, Nimrata,
Cronin,
Cronin Dole, fucking Hook for the invitation to get us this episode. Tom, Ace, the whole gang, Jeremy, fucking Scotty, everybody, Loudcasters, Kiss Army, thank you.
Guys, thank you so much. Ryan, unbelievable amount of appreciation and gratitude to you to hooking us up for this incredible event. Thank you also to Jeremy and Scotty and, of course, Ace and Phil and John and everybody there at Tupelo. Amazing night. Thank you so much. It was incredible. And Zeus, as always, my friend, thank you.
Peace out, Girl Scout. Hit the music. What I'd like now is for all you fat, out-of-shape, worldwide kiss-tards to keep the noise down while I show your ladies what a real sexy man looks like.
Listen, all you people out there sitting on rented furniture, settle down.
Cut the music. Anybody seen Richie? Anybody know why Richie did Bobby Lupo?